Okay, my name is Kamayou. I'm an entrepreneur in Paris. I create a startup company called finance-etudes.com. It's the first student loan broker in France. We organize a competition between the bank in order to provide the best deal to all the students.
But you're also organizing something that is an initiative that came out of your attending the African CEO Forum in Geneva. Tell me about that. It's a sort of double-ended thing, isn't it? It's two things.
Yes. Last year I was invited at the Africa CEO Forum in Geneva, and it's a huge event with the top 500 CEO in Africa. And it was a very good opportunity for me in order to pitch them my idea about a new mechanism to promote African startup.
And you asked them whether they invested in African startups, didn't you? What was the response?
Okay, unfortunately, you have two sorts of response. On one hand, most CEO would like to be involved in investing in startup companies, but they don't know how to have information about this ecosystem.
Yes.
And on the other hand, you have some of them who don't have information about this job called business angel.
Yeah, so they don't even know that the category of investment exists. Now you've launched a website, haven't you? Tell me about the website.
Yes, this website is called MyAfricanStartUp.com. With just a few clicks, any startup founder can pitch his innovation, and this innovation is available. This information is available to everybody. It's available to the business angel, to the media, and they can also network with their peers in Africa.
And how many people are on the site?
Approximately 300, more than 300 now, and by the end of May we expect more than 1,000, because we are going to launch a big event at the end of May with the African Development Bank.
And you will be launching that startup forum at the African Development Bank Assembly here in October. Abidjan.
Yes. There will be a very big event with more than 3,000 people who will come in Abidjan for the annual meeting of the African Development Bank. In this annual meeting, you will have a sort of startup village, and we are going to invite 300 startup funders.
And you've also got a bus that is going from Nigeria to Abidjan. Tell me about that.
Last year, it was the launching event of this initiative, and we invited 40 entrepreneurs who came from Lagos to Abidjan. They start with an idea. They enter in a startup bus, and they add 900 kilometers to work and develop a concept. And their concept was presented to a panel list of investors and media. And
you're doing that again this year?
This year, I'm not sure that we are going to do that again, but our concept is very different. It's called Afrique en miniature.
Right.
We would like to gather in Abidjan the representatives of all the African countries in order to have the diversity of Africa during our startup event.
So a bit like a startup Big Brother?
Yes, of course.
Yes. And you are hoping to launch a TV program out of this?
Yes. We have some discussion with international TV channel in order to launch a TV program dedicated to the startup ecosystem.
Is this work aimed primarily at Francophone Africa or the whole of Africa?
Oh, okay. We started this event in Abidjan, in Francophone Africa, of course, and every year we are going to organize an event in a different African country, and it's obvious that next year it will be in English-speaking part of Africa.